Hi, I'm Megan Thomas. This is my first time teaching an actual class, so like Marie just said, make sure you participate with me and help me out, okay? We are going to start with our review quiz. Did everybody finish? No? Because you don't know or you didn't have enough time? Not enough time. Okay, well, let's go through it. We'll read it together. If you know the answer, you can shout it out, okay? So number 1, when there is an animal in the roadway, always swerve to avoid hitting it. Is that true or false?
False.
False. Does anybody know why? Depending on the size of the animal, you could cause further accidents, go off the road, lose control, things like that. Number 2, rocking the vehicle is a maneuver to free your vehicle from snow, mud, or sand. True or false?
True.
Yep, true. Number 3, if you notice smoke rising from beneath the hood of your vehicle, pull over and use water to extinguish the fire. True or false?
False.
False, correct. 4, driver errors cause more emergencies than vehicle malfunctions. Is that true or false? True, yes. So most emergencies are actually caused by the person and not the car. Number 5, it is legal to honk your horn to warn other drivers or pedestrians when you approach a curve on a narrow road. True or false? True, yes. You can do that as a safety precaution because it's difficult to see. Number 6, when faced with an oncoming vehicle in your lane, immediately slow down and steer to the left.
False.
False. Do you know what direction you should steer if you have an oncoming vehicle? To the right, yep. 7, carbon monoxide can render a person unconscious within A, a few minutes, B, a half an hour, C, an hour, or D, several hours. A, correct. A, within a few minutes. Doesn't take very long at all with carbon monoxide poisoning. 8, when carrying a canoe on top of your vehicle, it cannot stick out more than blank from your front bumper. So A, 1 foot from your front bumper, B, 2 feet, C, 3 feet, or D, 4 feet. 2 feet? 3 feet. 3 feet, right. That's C, 3 feet. Number 9, never remove a radiator cap on a hot engine because A, the hot liquid inside will evaporate, B, the hot liquid inside can scald you, C, the hot liquid inside will cool down too quickly, or D, your engine may not restart. Nobody? Junior, you don't know?
C.
B, the hot liquid inside can scald you. 10, if your headlights suddenly go out, use your parking lights, hazard warning lights, or turn signals, A, until you get to a service station, B, to get off the road, C, if you can drive safely with them, or D, until your headlights are repaired.
D.
You said D? It's not D.
It's C.
The answer is actually B, to get off the road. So you can't drive without headlights. You just want to get off the road as quickly as possible. 11, all of the following may help you maintain alertness while driving except A, stopping to stretch, B, driving more slowly, C, opening a window, or D, listening to the radio. B, driving more slowly, yep. Number 12, hydroplaning occurs when your tires, A, lose contact with the road, B, roll on the sidewall during a turn,
C.
C, what?
It's A.
It's A,
Yeah.
good job. A, lose contact with the road. 13, which of the following is false? A, if you see a deer while driving, blow the horn and slow down. B, you seldom encounter deer except at designated deer crossings. C, deer are most active in dusk to dawn hours.
D.
D, you can often see deer by seeing the reflection of your headlights in their eyes. So which one's false?
Oh no, that was false.
B. B. You seldom encounter deer except at designated deer crossings. So you guys know those aren't for the deer, they're for you, right? To know that deer commonly cross there. 14, which is not an early symptom of carbon monoxide poisoning? A, itchiness on exposed skin. B, sudden fatigue. C, headache. Or D, nausea and dizziness. A, yep. Itchiness on exposed skin is not a symptom. 15, in rainy conditions, how can you keep the inside of your vehicle windows from fogging up? A, wipe the windows with a cloth. B, increase speed to heat the windows. C, use the windshield wipers. Or D, use the defroster or the air conditioner.
D.
D, yep.
You meant to say that.
Just go faster. 16, if windows ice up and traction conditions are especially hazardous, it might be best to A, drive close to other vehicles. B, not drive at all. C, use emergency flashers. Or D, drive very slowly.
I just B.
B, not drive at all. Yep. So if it's not safe to go out, it's better just to stay home. 17, when your vehicle starts to skid, you should A, stomp on the brakes. B, look up and steer in the direction you want to go. C, swerve left and right. Or D, close your eyes.
B.
B, look up and steer in the direction you want to go, right? 18, just before dusk to just after dawn, turn on your A, high beam headlights. B, daytime running lights. C, parking lights. Or D, low beam headlights.
B. Or D.
D, low beam headlights, right. So dusk to dawn is night. 19, when your tires hydroplane, you will be unable to A, brake. B, accelerate. C, steer. Or D, all of the above.
D.
D, all of the above, right. So you pretty much lose control of your vehicle when you hydroplane. 20, carbon monoxide is all of the following except A, odorless. B, flammable. C, deadly. Or D, colorless. It's odorless, or it's except. So you're saying it has an odor?
Does not order.
So if we're doing except, which one is it not?
Oh. Flammable?
Flammable, right. So odorless, deadly, and colorless, that's why people get poisoned by carbon monoxide. 21, black ice is a thin sheet of invisible ice on roads caused by A, fog settling on frozen pavement. B, stop and go traffic in extreme cold conditions. C, mist settling on frozen pavement. Or D, all of the above.
D.
Right, D, all of the above. Which of the following is false? A, only cross a flooded roadway if you think it is shallow enough to cross. B, as little as 6 inches of water on a roadway can cause loss of control. C, 2 feet of moving water on a roadway can carry away most vehicles. Or D, flash floods can occur within a few minutes of an excessive rainfall. A, correct. So when I was practicing for this yesterday, my 12-year-old says to me, of course it's A. You never know how deep the water could be. Just because it looks shallow doesn't necessarily mean it is. 23. When you have a tire blowout, what should you do first? A, grip the steering wheel firmly and keep your foot off the brake. B, apply hard pressure to the brake. C, quickly pull off the roadway. Or D, quickly remove your foot from the accelerator and slam on the brake. Any guesses? You guys know what a tire blowout is?
D.
So the answer is A. Grip the steering wheel firmly and keep your foot off the brake. 24. Carbon monoxide poisoning. A. Only happens in enclosed garages. B. Has no early warning symptoms. C. Is more deadly at lower temperatures. Or D. None of the above. D. Right, none of the above. 25. To stop on a roadway covered with ice or snow, With ABS brakes, you should A, pump the brake,
Say.
B, use the emergency brake, C, brake firmly and hold, or D, accelerate gently before braking to get better traction.
C.
C, brake firmly and hold. And the reason for that is ABS is anti-lock brake system. So with ABS brakes, you do not have to pump. 26. If you become distracted and your right wheel suddenly drops off the pavement, you should A, quickly turn your steering wheel to the left to get back on the road. B, apply the parking brake. C, stay off, slow down until you have control. Or D, put your emergency flashers on to warn the cars behind you.
C.
C, stay off, slow down until you have control. Yep. Okay, for the short answer question, how should you change your driving when driving in bad weather? Anybody have any they filled in? Okay, anyone think of one right now? Drive slower. Yep, decrease your speed. Anything else? Should you drive really close to the car in front of you? Maybe you should back off even more than normal, increasing your space cushion. Should you turn on your radio and sing really loud and not pay attention to what you're doing? Or turn it off and minimize distraction. You want to make sure you're alert for other vehicles because they're driving in bad weather just like you. Watch for emergency vehicles. The more bad weather, the more accidents, so that does increase the number of emergency vehicles. Leave a little bit earlier to give yourself time so you're not rushing. Turn on your headlights. This is my biggest pet peeve, people who drive in severe weather without their headlights on. Drives me crazy. And last one is keep two hands on the wheel. You should be focused on your driving first, not eating a sandwich or whatever you might be trying to do with your other hand. Any questions on that? Everybody got all the answers?